What do you want from me? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Tries to man job, took his gym.
Believe it is.
Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Doomsday Campaign episode 12. I'm your demon host Marty, joined by Adam, Ahmed, and Mark, all in person.
Yo,
how's it going? How's it going, everyone? We are no longer hungover like we were yesterday.
Theoretically, we should have more going power than 30 minutes between caffeine shots.
Right.
We done ran out of Pepsi Cola.
Because Saturday was pretty over the top. Yeah, anyways. We're definitely feeling the age penalties. Some of us, anyways. Including myself. Alright, why don't we do a quick recap of, well, how is everyone doing? How was your 12 hours since we played last?
I felt pretty productive.
I'm good. Alright.
I good.
I don't believe you.
Do a quick recap of last game. Last game is called False Pretenses. The party confronts a pack of gargoules and another flame drake that are attacking travelers who leave the town. Renee creates a replica of the secrets of the Dreaming Dark, at least from the outside cover. The party then travels to the monastery of Saint Chirixus under false pretenses, pretending to deliver the dragon's demand. Instead, they storm the monastery and confront all the evils within. Inside, they find an enigmatic lunar naga that speaks of madness and prophecy. I think where we left off is you took out one of the two of the followers of the dragon. One was this really, really strong and beefy gargoyle, as you were calling them, that is from some other place. And the other was a female human alchemist of no small power that got caught, basically
With her potions down.
with her potions not up.
I'm sure that would have gone differently had she had a chance to prep.
She still, like, with one attack action, like, she had one attack. She did, like, 40 damage to Renee in total with the persistent damage. She's just like, you're 3 burning around.
He managed to convince the Lunar Naga to leave. Apparently, it foresaw the burning of this strange tree in the monastery. All the vegetation is weirdly rubbery. And the druid outside had spoke of other minions, including some sort of horrible tree-like creature guarding something called the Black Window, or the Dark Window. Apparently the monks were looking into things that, at least before their demise, that perhaps Hunclay and Aeteperax, or what was his name? You got his true name?
No, you know what I'm saying? It was, started with an S.
Smiley.
No, it wasn't Smiley. It was
Samson.
Zangi.
Zengi, yeah.
Zangi?
It's like Zangief with no F.
Zangief. True.
This dragon named Zengi, who is pretending to be Aeteperax, might also be interested in. So you are somewhere between you're on the 3rd floor of the monastery at this point in time. You ran up a bunch of stairs to chase the alchemist. And let's zoom in to where you guys are. We just finished the combat, so what are you guys doing? You managed to kill the uber-bat creature who dropped his strange sword, and Vimaris had thrown Pentosh's bleeding body into the bonfire and then decided to pull her out after she was good and cooked because he thought about maybe some of the treasure that might be on her. She does have a dagger at her belt that she never drew, that has got like a greenish snake in the pommel. It's a beautiful looking dagger, at least from the hilt. And there are a couple of, like, there's a bag of potions that didn't explode that might still be good. Or elixirs or something alchemical. They are not labeled in any way.
Well, I suppose.
And she has a charm around her neck that is gold. You kind of rip it off roughly, and it's made kind of like into a shield symbol, and the face of the shield is made from a green dragon scale.
Could you, because I fail at technology, Just mouse over the party quickly so I can see how people are doing physically.
Renee's got 17, Zera's got 4, Vamar's got 9, 2 enfeeble, Gridthak's got 11, Nipple's got 42 damage, Zek's got 6.
Okay. I think Zera is going to attempt to put some salves on Renee's burns
Okay.
and do the
medical check.
medical check.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Let's try not to stab Renee. Hiya! Well, she put some stuff on Renee.
Okay. He's being a grumpy.
Grumpy patient.
Patient. Yep. Grinthark's kind of towing the sword. Oh man, I think this fucking glass man is like a weird mantle glass man. It's a scimitar. It hurt.
Eat food, eat food.
You want a man? You want to pick it up, man?
Nibbles have enough, so.
Alright, man. Let me see what.
This is a scimitar?
Yep.
Ooh.
He picks it up and he goes back up the stairs. Oh man, just tuck it back in and go upstairs and get his man.
Yes, Nibbles tucking testing, tucking.
We're pretty sure that if you poked around, that might actually be a hole to somewhere crucial. Nibbles is dragging his axe upstairs as he's bleeding all the way up the stairs. Ziva steps back, kind of, because it's a gross sight, seeing Nibbles bleeding all over the place. Goblin blood is slightly different color than human blood.
Zero will go to help.
Okay.
Zero will use a channel to give him the good stuff.
What kind of channel? Like a group channel?
No.
Okay. Right, you can focus it.
I will focus 29 healing into the little guy.
Oh, Nibbles very grateful.
Hey man, you like scimitars, man? You want this thing, man?
Can you take off the channel on
The magical glass scimitar?
He's
Dark
talking
and
to
glass.
Rizak.
Yeah, Grizak carries scimitars.
Yeah, what the hell? He opens the bag. Throw it in here.
Oh, man, you got the fucking bag over, man.
Whoa.
Okay, he sticks it in there.
Okay, so we've got a... what's the bulk on that thing? 1?
Same as a scimitar. It's probably 1.
Yep.
Renee will take a look at that door to the south.
Okay.
Zero is going to attempt to stitch up the goblin because stop bleeding everywhere.
I'll call it the glass or the crystal.
Might stab him.
It's already in the party loop.
Okay, perfect.
We'll call it the void glass arc.
No.
I put the potions that you found are the 9 bottles you found after the alchemist, her dagger, and the weird dragon charm.
9 bottles of alchemist on alchemist.
9 bottles of alchemist something on the wall, and 9 bottles of alchemist something. Yeah, you can drink them if you want.
Drink one down, take 3 persistent around.
No more Renee to play with us anymore.
Morris, open up. It's healing, we promise.
It's supposed to smell like that. I think we'll just like. Is there any sounds from this door?
Yeah,
Or
let me check.
okay.
PDF, sir. Not loading.
Would you like a paper version?
No, my PDFs of the module.
Oh, okay. Would you like a paper version?
Wait. Here we go. Okay, you don't hear any sounds behind the door. The door does not. It looks like it might slide, like there might be a sliding lock from the other side. It is not locked. Like maybe Pantosh or others comes through here often.
Okay. There's remarks to myself. We'll put up her shield and push it open. We're gonna have to take a nap soon.
Yeah.
So there's one
more big scary thing, we're going to need to sleep it for a while.
It looks like it was once a large bedroom.
Okay.
There's a wall of empty bookshelves. A shallow bathing pool sits in the middle of the room. It's tile basin, empty and dry. And there's like sort of an old bed that looks like, for some reason, the mattress is missing. It's just an old bed frame.
Grizak, who come through this door?
There's signs that you might have-
Grizak's pinging, by the way, while we're going. We're not combat. He's pinging as he goes through.
Okay, well, Grizak's, he knows that some of the recent treasure you've picked up is magical, and you're kind of sorting that out.
Yeah, he's... Okay, so is Grizak taking all the stuff into his bag?
We have 2 of these. Unless we're planning on... Like, do we need to micromanage the... Okay.
Okay.
We got 2 bags of holding we can...
Just leave it in the party treasure. You haven't divvied it yet. I'm assuming you're somehow carrying it.
I assume we have enough...
Yep, you've got enough bulk that I haven't thrown, like, what are you doing with 20 full plates?
Yeah, it would be an issue.
We're going to sell them to someone who's really stupid, because that armor sucks at this game.
If this is a full campaign, maybe I get a little more nitty.
Yep,
That's fine. So Grizak is basically, but you do have to spend time going, is this magical? And Grinthark's running things in and out. Basically, the 2 of you are back here trying to figure out what's magical.
Alright, our tracker is busy. So
Vimaris has handed off the stuff from the alchemist's body, and you do see that there is like near the bed frame, but not kind of in it. It looks like she's got a bedroll, and you find some equipment, like a backpack and some equipment. It looks like she's camping out here.
Okay, we'll go take a look.
Okay. You find an alchemist's manual.
Yes, take that.
Yeah.
So put down Pentosh's alchemist manual, 7th level.
Are you doing that?
Yeah.
It's not trapped in any way. It's like, a manual. You're looking at it.
It's got a bunch of crafting stuff in it, I would assume.
Fabian, just these nice little tiles. It's sort of like a wading pool. Someone whose bedroom this was liked to read and liked to bathe.
Okay.
Probably some sort of important priest or maybe a guest chambers.
Okay. Nothing.
Cleanliness next to godliness, perhaps. The words come to your mind. This area of the tower has been explored. However, the stairs do continue up.
Wow.
Well, it continues up even further from here.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so let me know when Grizak's
The second floor?
done.
Yeah, Grinthark and you have managed to figure out that
Like we've got all this section.
none of the potions are magical.
Okay.
The void glass scimitar is magical. The dagger is magical, and the green charm amulet is magical.
Okay. So all in the bag.
Okay.
In the bag, in the bag.
The Oracle, the one who states what is actively happening in front of it.
The Oracle was realizing that something it saw before was happening now.
It was a flashback, man.
Yep.
It's tripping. This is tripping.
It's fucking tripping. Although, if you want to interpret it that
You're
way,
in trouble.
now. And the Oracle presence. You mean you get gifts? No. I know what's going on at this exact
Who
moment.
did die? Where? In the immediate vicinity around me.
So you can hear, you can see and hear things. Is that what you're saying? I can also smell them. Best Oracle ever. You doubt me? Cast the spell. I'm like, okay.
Alright, you guys should
It's an Oracle.
Okay, when you do that, it's worth a few spells. Alright.
I think we're going to sort of form up down the stairs to go up.
Okay.
We have cleared this level of the dungeon, and we've kind of bypassed 2 half sections.
Yeah, you kind of like surgically found where a bunch of them were camped out. That's Canadian, by the way. Out.
Oot.
You're just leaving Pentosh's still kind of
We'll grab.
scheming body where it was, and the bat creatures along the stairs.
Did Pentosh have anything other than his weapon? Is he like? Are they just big naked back things?
That thing had weapon, and then it had armor that was like piecemeal armor that a creature of its size and shape would wear. Like nothing.
Super cool looking, sort of like.
Yeah.
But is it magical?
The armor is not magical, no.
Okay, never mind. Because if you had those stones,
I do have those stones. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave his dead body.
But the void glass scimitar is definitely magical. Definitely something you could pick up. It also, like, Grinthark's been playing with the knives and has a bunch of them on him. Like, he's like, oh man, we can fucking do this, man.
he's Grizzak's like,
This will fucking do this, man. You should use your scimitar more. The fire one is a gift. You should fucking break that out, man.
Yeah, he's got that point, but
You could also be a torch man, because Renee runs around corners stuff like that. No one can fucking see, man.
Okay.
Alright, man, good talk, man. He then comes over and he's giving eyes at Zira because he's got 11 damage. Oh, man, kind of works right here, man, a little bit.
Let's check. I have 1 channel positive energy left.
For 11 damage, he can wait.
No, for 11.
Well, Renee's got 7, Vamar's got 9, Nibble's got a little.
hold on, Grizak has healing.
Hey, man, don't be like that. I'm holding on, man. I'll be fair.
What have you done to me lately?
Short legs and.
So-
Did prepare a heal spell. First.
So when I channel the first level as a 3-round,
1d8.
the D8. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Phoebe, do you have any idea what
Let's get them.
window is?
Knowledge.
7 healing.
Okay.
7 to the group.
To everyone?
Yep. That was the Grizak, you know, but
I gotta chew. I give you something here to chew on. Hold on. It's not necessary. Just it's recommended.
How hurt are people?
I think my guys are good.
Nibbles is.
Did you, Marty? Did you remove the 7 from Grizak?
17. You read it. You read about it somewhere. Perhaps when you were like reading about Belheim. You know that there's something. There's an inscription somewhere that says something about Oblivion Beware. Mark.
Okay. I've read a little bit about these similar things. Just editing tokens here.
Yeah.
Madam, did you do Renee?
I'm doing it now.
I don't have access.
Okay, I'll do.
I got it.
It's done.
Okay, did everybody else?
Yeah, everybody except for Vamars and Grizak. I'm assuming
I
you
did them.
Yep, we're good.
I've read a little bit about these similar things that, like, kind of test things that from other worlds tend to be dangerous. So, beware.
Do you hear that, everyone? Everyone be careful. It's from a different place.
Renee is like migraine. It's migraine. I think we are being careful.
Oh man, we're not doing too bad, man.
Yes, but we're running
Zero.
somewhat low on powerful healing. Hopefully, these were the masters of this place.
Was
Although-
is there any of the healing magic in here, by the way?
No.
There was-
Well, yes. There may have been some magic in the Alchemist Manual. I don't know if Alchemist Manuals are magic or not.
Don't think so.
They're just manuals?
It's a formula book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
There was a magic sigil in the formula book. The formula looks magical. It's already in your bags.
Already in the bags. We need to be frugal. Let's take stock of what we heard in the air. We are worried about the tree guy, some sort of walking priest thing, and some horrible thing from Dark Window. We got the big bat thing as well as the other master. Alchemist lady and Snake, I think, ran away based off of what I was hearing.
Yeah, man, there's some fucking weird things going on there. We're paying attention. We're beating up the big bad thing, man. Don't worry. Took care of it. What was going on there, man?
We saw a prophet. I saw a prophet.
How much?
Yeah, man, I like the way
An amount that cannot be quantified.
I mean, we're fucking rich.
We rich now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, which one is from the bags?
You get the sense that the three of them, if there was a period of time where you had to do months of research, Grizak, Grinthark, and Nibbles wouldn't stay put.
No, we would have to get them out of whatever prison they found themselves in.
And this might be the DM foreshadowing.
Grizak doesn't have an excuse. Grinthark, they both long-lived races. Motherfuckers. Communists.
Nibbles the fifth with them.
No, your great-great-great-grandfather could lift that thing. You should give it a shot.
What are you talking about? I mentioned months. You guys jumped way the fuck ahead. You reading through my notes or something? Where's my book? Around here somewhere.
That's because he said they're long-lived races, whereas Nibbles is 7 years old.
Right. There are magical ways to fix that one E.
Yeah, with the juice a bunch of elves. We need the big elf blender.
Anyways, neither here nor there. You guys are in the moment, and you're standing in a room that looks like a storage room for bells and ropes and things, like the maintenance area for a church. This thing does have a bell tower. You're pretty sure if you go up these stairs, you'll eventually find a bell.
Let's go upstairs.
Ping.
Renee will lead.
I pinged in here.
Gridtark right behind him.
Okay.
And then, sort of, as you would, group. And with Zira trying not to be just in front of Grizak.
I used to keep it till you put in my face. Smack!
You're the one who told me I could chill touch that ring.
You guys begin to inch up the stairs.
Yep.
Warriors in the front.
Yep.
Like a Nibbles and Renee kind of leading the way.
I think it's Renee, Grinthark, then Nibbles. So we have a chance at seeing the trap.
Yep. You begin to spiral up the stairs. I'm going to reveal an area to the south. Grizak is able to say, yep, people come around these parts. And you actually exit back outside. You're at the you're at the highest point in the monastery. It is a bell tower. There is a large bell. It's slightly cracked in one spot. You imagine that the view might be majestic. You do see the dark outlines of hills around and the ever-shrinking sliver of the moon in the sky. You guys are 8 days away from new moon. So yeah, there is a waning...
Gibbous?
No, Gibbous is a fat one. It's crescent moon. On a clear day, this probably provides a... You can probably see all around the dragon fen, even to the dragon bones of Aeteperax, the real Aeteperax, from this position. Of course, all
Grizek?
you see is the blue line in the western horizon where the sun has already set.
I was gonna do a search here to see if there's any.
Yeah, Grizek, the winged creature comes up here a lot, and occasionally maybe the alchemist comes up here. You show signs that somebody had a meal up here, like not like ate a fucking small animal or child, like basically
sandwich or
had a
something.
human meal sort of thing up here.
An alchemist meal.
Sure, it could be not. You find a couple of bottles off to the side.
Ketchup.
You see some recent claw marks along some of the really old moss that suggests that this one crenellation near the top of the bell tower, the creature might like launch off of it or climb onto it. Looking down upon the common, so this tower is kind of located north of this part, which is north of this part. So you can see down to the major. Zoom out a little bit. So this tower is located kind of in this corner of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see down into the many courtyards, and you can see the big cathedral-like building. You do know there's a building over here. It is a separate structure from the main structure.
Marty. Grizak wants to see how far where does the messed up plants, where do they start? What's the radius? Is it a gradient or is it like a line?
Your dark vision of 60 feet doesn't tell you this after the sun has gone down.
It's night. Never mind. Okay.
You do get a sense of the shape of the rest of the second floor is here.
Okay.
And then there's another third floor that's accessible
From the side.
from the other side, and I will reveal the outline of that third floor.
Cool. All right. We need to get rid of all the black stuff.
So yeah, you're in third floor east. You're in the bell tower, which is above third floor east.
Which section? Okay. We've explored all of this. Let's make our way down. Should we cross? Should we cross at the second? Should we cross at the second level, or go all the way to the first level?
I think we should go to the second level.
I have a horrible thought, says Ziva. All churches have basements, don't they?
That is where you keep the bones of the dead.
Not today.
We'll save
no.
We'll save the basement for tomorrow morning.
Oh man, we wait too long, man. The dragon's gonna find out we're killing all the servants, man.
Well, let's kill the living ones first, because the ones that are already dead, well, let's not disturb them.
Yeah, man, they're already fucking disturbed. They're trying to steal fucking Barbarian Shadow, man.
You speak very, very too fast.
Come on, man, don't do that.
I try.
Don't do me like that, man. What is it, man? I'm blue, man.
What is it? Come on. You're both goblins. Come on.
Yeah, man, fucking goblins.
You looks at Nibble to make sure he's not going to get hit.
Renee is walking down towards the second level.
Okay, so you're walking down the flat stairs, and then the spiral stairs, and then walking down the spiral stairs again.
One more down.
You're now on the first level or the second level?
F-19.
F-19. Yeah, we want to go to F-21 to F-19.
Yeah. Alright, so you're back down on the second level.
And we're going to explore
And
down
south.
the hall.
We're going to go around the corner.
Head south from that hallway.
Alright, so you walk down.
I only got as far as the first statue. That's where I was hiding. So there's some statues around the corner here.
Too many machines.
Down those stairs, and those stairs. Okay, great. Yeah, there are a bunch of monk statues that are just sort of in various poses of prayer that go around this chamber. I need some sort of marching over.
Renee, Grizak,
Nibbles.
and Nibbles.
What? Oh,
And
right.
like Zira,
Stay back.
then Ramaris, then.
Okay, I need a perception check.
Perfect.
From the first.
From the first 4 people.
Alright.
Party number 1.
Perception.
Interesting how they're now number 1 and number 2.
26
Nice.
for Nibbles.
Nice.
18 for Renee.
Gets us 19.
7. Really? Oh, 26 from Monkman. Of Mars.
26. All right. Vamaris and Nibbles, as they're passing by this wall, can feel a bit of a breeze.
Hey.
There seems to be something here.
And you actually bang the wall a little bit with a mailed hand or something like that, and you're kind of like... It's like a different hollow sound.
Something over here. You feel it too. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
It's weird that
Renee.
the breeze would be coming from the interior of a building. As
Renee
well.
from Mars.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, that's me. Grenthar.
Oh, yeah, man. Fucking breeze, man.
You feel it.
Yeah.
It should not be coming
It is
from
tickling
the
my
interior
beard.
normally.
Maybe hold the roof.
Oh, man, I can grow beard, man. Looks pretty good, man. You know, it's good. Grow them that young.
He leans into him. It's actually hair from the back of my head.
Oh, man, don't be like that, man.
Renee will go join them and start searching for a sort of opening.
Yeah, the group of you eventually figures out there's a small slit. You take Aeteperax got tools for this. He actually puts it into the wall and kind of uses the tool like a lever, and a secret passage opens.
Grizak's move forward. I can move him forward.
Very good.
Grizak's pinging to. He's looking for magic along the statues.
So you're pinging as you're going.
Yeah.
Got it. Nothing yet.
I assume these guys are right behind us.
Once they open the trap door, though, you sense magic.
There's something there.
Okay, Renee will step into the room to take a look.
There's something in there, man. There's some magical in there.
Put me just in front of that desk.
Look here.
Yeah, like there for now, and then I don't explode. I take another step forward.
Okay. There are weird runes along the ground. There is a lattice work of what looks like mesh along the tile, and a single like painted rune on top of each of the squares in the tile.
Is this like a trap for down below?
And then on the far side of the room, there's a crumpled up body. Let me find a.
This was like a cool trap for like big acid, like whatever, just falling from the sky for the people underneath.
The body is heavily rotted. It looks like some dead monk or priest died here long ago. Just find a zombie token to represent.
Are the runes in a language I understand?
No.
Okay.
So we'll call this very rotten monk.
Oh.
Hey, wizardling, we need your brain.
The air, like, you don't see immediately where the air is coming from, except there's a little wisp every once in a while along the painted tiles, and like the wind is coming from the magic on the tiles.
Come in. Excuse me. Good work, Grim Dog. Thank you. Excuse me.
It was me and Nibbles. Quiet.
What have we here? Oh, it's runes. Do I recognize the language?
Magical. Which languages do you speak?
Draconic, Elven, and Common.
It is none of those languages.
Okay.
You can make a linguistics check, which would be some sort of bardic lore.
Bardic lore. When in doubt, bardic lore.
Bird.
Hard, very hard.
18.
You're pretty sure that it's an elemental language, and the elemental language of air and you surmise enough of it that this is probably used to summon such creatures.
It is in Orin, the language of the air elementals, and it's some sort of summoning.
To summon or to boost magic of the air, to boost airy spells.
Or perhaps runes to boost the powers of air conjured spells.
Yeah, a little bit of grit and dirt kind of swirls around on the.
Alright, now this bit in front of us, or is that the little room there? If we cross this line painted on floor,
Yeah, we were talking about the little little symbols.
that's what, I'll be like, what's this part? Is this for some sort of wizard game? Don't cross the line.
This is some sort of trap, man.
I concur. Well, good luck with that. Excuse me.
Ziva, I helped again.
She claps.
Zero will get closer because someone's going to get exploded.
Okay.
It's so good having a wizard and a bard around.
So good having you around.
Oh.
And everyone throws up in their mouth. Do you see the trap,
I'm not
Günther?
sure what I'm supposed to do with it, man. It's not I think it's some sort of barrier.
Oh, Kate Renee was going to draw an arrow and fucking shoot it across the.
Hold on. What do you mean
Just hit the
barrier?
corpse?
Just no, not the corpse, but at the wall.
What do you mean? What do you mean barrier?
There's a tack as the arrow goes against the wall. It didn't seem to deviate from its spot.
Okay.
It doesn't chip off
What's
the
the
plaster.
distance between that corpse and me?
45 feet.
All right, pull out a grappling hook. We're gonna go fishing for her body.
There we go.
Alright, so give me a ranged attack roll with pretend it's 10-foot range, thrown weapon.
All right,
So you're at a minus.
-8.
Yep.
1d20 plus 10.
The body does have old moldering monk robes and a leather strap with what looks like a scroll tube off to the side of it.
I hit AC 14.
Okay, now you just missed it.
You're pulling the thing across.
It's a 20th level character that's dead.
There are wisps of air that are kind of making the grappling hook jump as you're dragging it across the.
Oh, that looks like so much fun to go play on. Like it's.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why.
The last little bit, as it's crossing the barrier, a little bit of your rope is touching the barrier, and you notice wind and grit. And you're hoping that it's not all the flaky skin from the dead guy, but it's probably the flaky skin from the dead guy. It's just sort of swirling up in this kind of little zephyr, and the zephyr is kind of rising up and dying down.
If you say this is a barrier, should we keep that intact?
After 3 times the zephyr rising up and dying down, it rises up until it's actually a creature with hateful little eyes coming out of the.
So that I triggered it with just the one.
Just one, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. This thing's gonna kill us.
It's gonna have some power to fart into nothing or something and just go.
Well,
All right.
we're watching South
Initiative.
Park.
Are you guys attacking it?
Is it looking to attack
Does
us?
it look angry?
It does look angry.
All
It's
right.
just staring at you, though. It's not moving from its spot.
Tiger stance.
The room has become terribly windy, though. And there's grit and flapping of the robes from the creature, and now you can smell the guy. You're pretty sure you're breathing in his.
Renee does a line of decayed dude. Just it all right.
You know what that smells like now? There's a weird ozone smell also in the room.
I think
Yeah, initiative's fine. You can do initiative.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Marty just decided there would be no diplomacy.
Hey, Elemental, how you doing? We have a storm druid.
Yeah, it's true.
Who will throw shit at
He's
it?
going.
This is more of I want to know what actions you're going to take. Grinthark was in the room. Did he see it? Those that can see or hear Grinthark gain a +1 conflict bonus initiative. So this one, you guys are all gaining it.
All right. I think we're gonna attack it.
Wow. Okay, let's get these craft rolls out of the way.
Okay, Renee gets a 10. Zero gets a 12.
2, 3.
Oh, awesome.
Where's V, Mr. Vamaris?
Nibbles?
Gets a 6. Fabian gets a 2.
Fabian gets a 2. Alright. Let's see how you fare against a level appropriate encounter.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay, wow.
The elemental comes all the way up to the edge. And then kind of like swipes at the ground and like the air gets angry and lashes out towards Renee. It has a 10-foot reach with its air gust attack.
Interesting. Hey, man.
Oops. Gust, +13. AC 20.
No.
A bunch of grit and powerful wind strikes you in your armor. It's not doing anything, but it was pretty strong. You see the creature wants to keep on moving forward, but it can't, and I guess it could do a second attack because
That's how
its
3
movement
actions.
is like 100, so it's like...
You don't want to wait.
So this one's +8, so AC 20 again.
Oh, man.
So initiative because it attacked you.
Yep.
Brinthark.
Oh man, that doesn't look too happy, man.
He's gonna throw his dagger.
I want to throw one that he doesn't mind not being able to get back.
He'll throw. No.
Step forward and try to stab it through the thing.
Yeah. He's gonna throw one of his good daggers. That's it. AC 17, I think, is a miss. Yep. The dagger kind of goes against the creature, flies around it a little bit, and then sort of gets ejected into the room.
Oh man, it's fucking demon.
Grinthak will take out another dagger, and 2 more daggers. He's got them out.
Get him, man, get him.
0.
Zero will come into the space. Like, what the hell's going on? And will daze the creature.
Interesting.
Get dazed.
Get dazed.
Why are you so close?
Is this a stunning effect or a sleepy effect?
No. It is a make you flat-footed or slowed effect. Give me a second.
Will save?
It is a will save.
It's an 18 on a save.
It is dazed, flat-footed for a round.
Okay. You cast a spell at it, and the spiral-y spin of its wings slows down.
That was all my actions.
All right, Renee.
Excuse me. Renee is going to free action drop the grappling hook.
Okay, bling.
Go to 5 foot. I want to do a step forward. I'm going to draw my hammer. And I'm going to smack him.
Try.
Or try. Don't be mean to crits. AC 26.
Okay. It will use its immediate action or its triggered action. It disperses from your attack.
It does fart into nothing. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay.
And it's still dispersed.
So it's not there at all, or
There are wisps of it. It's not there.
okay. Well, that's 3 actions.
Ready an attack.
No,
You can't. Yeah.
I step forward. I pull out a weapon and I hit it.
Okay.
Until the end of the current turn, it can't be attacked or targeted. It is a turn. Turn's not a round. It's your action.
Right, it's back now.
Yeah.
It's not like Earth Elemental where it's in a place where it's untargetable.
Yeah. So it's not there for the rest of Renee's turn.
Yeah, you need 2 people to fight an Air Elemental. You need infinity people to fight an Earth Elemental. These are not as broken.
All right. So Renee, what are you doing?
I'm done.
Okay, you're done. All right. Then it starts to reform.
Yeah.
And it can reform
Into an earth elemental.
anywhere within 25 feet of where it dispersed. So,
Can it cross that barrier?
now that Renee is standing on the barrier, he seems to have been able to let it out. The wind all rushes by Renee.
So I was thinking about taking my bow and just peppering it with arrows like a jig.
And it's now out in the hallway.
Get him!
I'm one of the small guys. Mistake number 1.
Ah,
Nibbles.
Nibbles.
And
Shit.
Nibbles.
It didn't fucking guess that.
Nibbles. Get him, Nibbles.
The wind went through your beard. Nibbles, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Delay till I move
He's
in.
gonna rage and attack.
Delay till I move in for the flank, if they can be.
He's gonna rage and
He's already flat-footed because of the spells.
Yeah, you can't get more flat-footed.
power attack.
Okay, Nibbles is raging.
Putting power attack for the extra D12, son.
Oh.
AC 14, the thing basically sidesteps your axe swing. Looking at you.
What's up?
That was the action.
That's all the actions.
That's all of the actions.
Ziva.
What the hell? She can see it.
Yeah, a corner of it.
Get back, Fabian! It's trying to get out!
I wonder how many things we could summon out of that floor. Like Speed Farm.
Maybe we bring the dragon here.
Alright, she's gonna 3-action magic missile the creature
Run back and forth across the
for 11 damage. That seems to damage it.
It doesn't poof into nothing.
Doesn't poof into nothing anymore.
We got 1 reaction, son.
Yep. Her pink unerring missiles go into it, and they kind of swirl angrily with the cloud, diminishing it slightly. Grizak.
Grizak's going to use my air elemental, eh?
Yep. Sparky's excited for some reason.
Yeah.
In the same way a dog gets excited when other dogs.
Can I do a reflex? Not a reflex, but sorry, a knowledge nature.
Sure. Recall.
What the hell would hurt this thing?
Yes.
Pain.
I don't have a sword.
You
Well, yeah, I do actually.
You've 2.
Grizak's gonna pull out his the flaming scimitar. So that's an action.
Mm-hmm.
Swing that about to give it 2 swings.
2 swings instead of doing a recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hilarious. I don't have a sword.
What? Wait a minute. Yeah, I do.
Did we just make fun of you for not using like the most magic blade we have?
So 2, 5.
Okay.
That.
When it escaped its lair, the winds around the creature are really, really like buffeting. They're almost to the point where all of you could probably lean into the winds.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll see who breaks their nose first.
Okay, so ability level
Get low
sword. Okay. 1d20.
It's so angry.
Is there any bard
Fabian's
song?
airs all over the place.
Is bard song going or not yet?
Not yet.
19.
19. It moves away from your fiery sword and is looking at you angrily. 19.
19.
Fiery sword, even with its. Well, actually, those are
No,
two
no.
misses
Less.
by 1.
Oh, one of them is a hit.
Okay.
The first one, because the
Alright,
second one
we'll do
I did it
one.
wrong.
Oh, no.
So it'd be
Oh, yeah.
3. So the first, so it does hit. Okay.
Yeah, Zero is able to use her luck power to.
2d6. Does it take fire damage?
It does. That's
Okay.
one way to learn what will affect it.
Yeah.
Plus
Experimentation.
3. Oh, I do have a more than that. Okay. Anyway, 18 damage.
Wow, Grizak. Hey, why aren't you using the flaming sword? Okay. There are little embers flying everywhere. You diminish the creature significantly for 18 damage. It is not bloody. Cool. That was Grizak, and then the second hit missed. Or second strike missed. Vamaris.
Get him.
Mars is
Some
going
would tell
to
him.
Tiger step in.
Winds around this creature in a 40-foot radius are causing everyone moving to treat all the squares as difficult terrain.
Okay, I can. It doesn't really affect me. Well, it does, but I don't care. Tiger stance.
Okay,
Step
one action.
in and attack.
You can actually do a 10-foot step in your tiger stance, so you move right up to it, and you've got a single strike left.
It's so cool because you could like start boxing people in with these things, like surrounding with air elementals as like summons. Like,
Okay, Vamaris puts his head down, fucking the beard blasting up into his face. He's in his
and I'm doing a
beard
flurry.
winds blow. What?
Flurry.
my brain hurts from that. Not certain if awesome or terrible.
20 plus 10. 18.
18 is a miss by 2.
2.
And then the flurry.
6. I'm gonna go back to the bathroom.
Fabian.
Alright.
On board town.
He's going to. Oh my! Yeah, she's not going to move, but I can still see it. So I will begin the Fire Courage.
Okay. Lucas.
Make a recall knowledge. Bardic knowledge, I guess.
Sure. What are you trying to figure out?
Best way to defeat an air elemental. $25.
They're mute. Don't use poison. Don't use precision. Don't use stun. Critical hits. You just got to keep on hitting it, and you know about their dispersion. Like, you just got to keep on hitting it. Like, one person will have a really hard time defeating it.
Okay.
Unless they have a bow.
You know that you can't outrun this thing, and it will be able to just move around even Renee without triggering his reactions.
Chad's going to
okay.
get it back and clear.
They are dumb, but not. The bigger they are, the smarter they are. This is not so dumb that it wouldn't run away.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it could.
Okay. Air elemental. All right, who hit me?
Grizak.
Grizak hit me. Okay, he's going to blast the Grizak.
Whatever, take it.
No. Those are right here.
AC 18.
Miss.
Rolling like shit. Wind blast hits Grizak.
Yeah, Obadiah!
Show me your light, Obadiah.
It's gonna take a step backwards and then blast Grizak again. This time AC 19.
Yes. Because you're a helper by one.
help the monster by one. Can't go to use the reaction.
Alright, is your elemental, Rentark. That's got both of his daggers. It's 10 feet of movement.
Get around, step in the back,
I guess he
man.
just moves like this, 10, 20. He'll try to whip his daggers. Someone give me a roll, D10, D20 plus 10, D20 plus 6.
21.
Woohoo!
And critical.
Critical. Can this
Can't
thing
be
be
critted, but it auto hits.
But auto hit, yeah.
When does Zira's effect
go away.
It should be on her turn. It's one round.
Zero hit it with a magic missile again and anticipate it.
No, the days.
Okay.
So Grinthark missed by 1 on the first attack.
Zero doesn't have her action.
Got it. Okay. So hit once. 2d4 plus 4.
7 damage.
7 damage. 2 daggers go flying down the hallway. One of them struck the creature. The other one did not. It bounced off of something surprisingly solid. Whipped around the room. Nibbles had to duck. Zero.
Zira is going to. I think you can see it through the door, so she's going to step 5 feet to the right. Sorry, and then she's going to cast Daze on it again. The Daze has gone away, so now it can make a will save against the Daze.
Will save. Oh, that is my worst save. 15.
Okay, it is flat-footed for a round.
You daze it again. Slowing it down.
out of my mind!
Renee?
Renee is going to double move to in front of it because slow.
Wind. Yep.
Wind. So windy. So hammer time.
Forcing, putting your back into it. As you're walking with your shield towards the creature.
I roll poop.
You swing with your hammer and it just moves off to the side. Nibbles?
Give him Nibbles. You tell him Nibbles.
Nibbles is going to attack it.
It's fire power.
He's going to power attack. Yeah, he's going to power attack.
You're going to want to fart out away Nibbles' attack if he hits. It's going to be like 60 damage.
He's gonna hit first.
Yeah, I do have to hit first. 20.
Okay, so Nibbles basically split it in half! And it just dissipates.
Isn't that an annoying power?
What do you do for the rest of your round?
Having a tantrum.
Okay. Swinging your axe around, your axe ends up hitting one of the statues of the monks. At the end of your turn, it reforms 25 feet away from where it is. It'll reform over here. No! Your hair is going crazy. Look out! Yells Ziva. It's looking at Ziva because Ziva magic missiled it, and that didn't like it too much. But Ziva is going to
Move back.
run out of the room to here,
Yeah, there's no. You can run away.
and she'll triple magic missile again. Help! Is what she says.
Double magic missile.
Double magic missile. You're right. She used to move.
Help! Lucas Airment is so fucking dumb.
2 pink magic missiles go flying into it, angering it more. Dusting it off. Rizak?
He's gonna step in and
Move
I have to move. Where the hell did it go?
north.
He's gonna step to crap. Squeeze to here.
Okay, so that's 40 feet of movement.
That's a double move.
That's a double move. I'm not gonna hit anyways. The other side. All right.
Swing.
Swing.
Use your magic scimitar.
AC 20 with its flat-footed state.
So I have a plus. Exactly, a plus 9.
Look, Harold, those are the new tank guys.
27.
Gotcha.
27, you just Rizak runs over and just double hands the scimitar into the thing's belly.
10 damage.
10 damage is
Yeah.
10 damage.
Air elementals are actually really dangerous in first ed. You either accidentally TPK'd with air elementals of the appropriate CR.
For Mars.
Morris is going to move. Morris is going to delay until Fabian gets out of there.
Okay.
Then he's going to move in.
Mars is delaying. I'll subtract his initiative now to 0. Fabian.
Move, Fabian!
Can he get? Can he move like this?
It'd be like
It's their grid like
But yeah, you can move through Rizak anyways.
Yeah.
So that's only 10 feet of movement.
That's 10 feet.
Yeah, you would have. Oops, sorry. You would have got like this.
So, yeah, moving 20.
10.
And he's going to stay away from her. Yes, magic missile as well.